So I just do a quick update on the first day on progress on Moscow. What can you do and what's the best you need to do? So the first thing, you will start on one of the random map. You will choose from your ranking from the UN. So once you start, the first 10 villages is just use the alliance point, your original alliance point. After the 10 villages, you need to use the Moscow. The alliance point is only gained by the village here. So you can see here you have 2 points. One is the normal alliance point, the other is the building point here inside the Moscow. So the best is you try to set up your CC near the settlement, but we have a problem when everybody see the first stream on today morning that we set up our CC is quite slow, about 1 hour 30 minutes to build, and then reduce until 1 hour 10 minutes. And the other side, the back, they build about 15 minutes because they have 17 base inside, and that's why they're faster. We have around 14 base, and the problem is that you need to have all the max level people. We have some people 29 level, 30 level, 31 level on the build side and slow down the CC. You have to make sure whoever is the highest level to do on the CC. That's why you can build the CC faster, and try to ask everybody to adjust their base to the age to try to fit in as many as possible. The best is 15 base to 17 base to have it under 15 minutes to done. After that, you can do the settlement within within a minute you can capture it. So once you capture the settlement, you can try to build whatsoever village on the path. You do not need to care until you have 10 village on the max. Then you have to start abandon one of them one by one. The reason for that is that because the last point we are gain about 1 million an hour. So the starting build point on the Moscow is around 2k, 3k, 4k, 5k, and 10k. There's nothing compared to what we built from the outside world of the Moscow. So we don't worry about the point wasted whatsoever. It's worth it because as long you get all the villages you can connect, because from start you only can build like 1 villages or 2. So you are so limited. If you just randomly build all of them as fast as possible, you have 10 of them, they give you Moscow building point, then you abandon them like how we used to build this one, and this one, we abandon them, and then we build this one, and we abandon them one by one, and we build the correct path that we need. So we don't waste the point, but we try to gain as much as possible we get. Then nobody will touch your land, because we know that if somebody want to burn your land, they need to have a CC there. That's why if you choose a path, we choose left side to approach to our enemy. If we choose the path, the other side, we have to stop it because we already touched the Raven town. Then there's nothing much we can do there. This side, Iran actually is our ally, so we don't need to worry about them. We have some allies agreement with them. So we try to push the other side. We try to conquer all the left side until we push to our enemy side. So our enemy, they try to ask their ally to block the entry. They will after the war are gonna be so exciting. Yeah, on the enemy side, they will try to build CC here from with their ally. We ridicule it, and they build about the same. They try to touch the Raven town, and they touch their fort, and they try to push to the other side. So we push on left side, they put on right side. But however, our team already here, and that's why we are trying to block them. If you successful to kill 1 or 2 of their villages point, it's actually a huge deal, because we need a Moscow building point to build the village. If you delay them or you shoot their point, it's very pain to see, because the point is about, let's say, 30 minutes for 1 villages up to 2 hours per villages. So my base is moving to the battleground, and then let's see what's the battleground here. Actually, all our team is doing their best. From the first, we have a lot of people online. They just know how to build, and we doesn't know our position is quite far away from the other side we want to approach. That's why we have to come up all the plan. We just decided about 10 minutes until 3 hours discussion, then we come up with a path what we want to do. That's why we have all the builder, but a lot of people still sitting on the base. Actually, that is not helping. It's doing nothing in the base because we should go to somewhere to have contribution. This is Moscow event. They only open about 39 days. If you do nothing, sit back there, then you will never contribute anything to your alliance. And win and lose is because of point. If you doesn't want to fight, then you will lose. That's how it works in this event. So you can see all the builders built, and then we have a builder team on the left side. The right side builder team, they stop there and doesn't know what to do. Actually, we have all the fighter, they go in. First we support here, then we try to disturb the Iran build. We try to stop them and help them to build up. So our support fighter team is moved all the way to really approach to the enemy side. Then the left side fighter, we was there earlier. They really killed the CC on the left side and the other CC as well. And now they are focusing on here because we want to let these layers F and X to get their settlement. Once they get their settlement, that means there's no way for this back to get it before the 20th days mark. We want to slow them down with their point because we know this Moscow is all about point. It's not really about killing each other. That's why we are trying to do that. Then somehow we have a huge and very good team. They're very active, very fightful, and very happy that we have them in our alliance. That's why they're moving the truck from the morning until now. And here they are, they're fighting all the time. When you are in this Moscow map, I realize it's a lot of lagging and a lot of problem with it. Crash my game a lot of time. Maybe there's we have 200 over member and there's also a 200 over member. That's why lagging is one of the problem. So you need a team to build as fast as possible, but you need a fighter team. They are the team that to stop enemy plan. So your plan can moving, the enemy plan will have to be stopped or hold on. So buy you some time. The time is very important because without the point, they doesn't move at all. Their plan have to be hold on there. And the object we need to get. So the first object we have to get is Raven Town. They are the only first object you can get from 7-day unlock time. So you can see about 6 days more. So after that, our plan is very simple and nice. First we build CC, connect to our settlement, so we gain the point with the settlement, and the settlement actually give you extra black market purchasing in the settlement. This one on the below on the black market, so you can buy amazing things. Usually I don't buy XP because I already maxed out my officer. Then we do not want to get the fort on our own because we have very confident that we will get our own fort. So the fort we doesn't need to worry about it. We try to get the far one, so we get the first reward and get their point as well. Once we have time, we will go back and collect back our fort. That's why you don't waste your villages just to build to get everything you can see. You should plan for the future. You conquer the enemy one. Once you have time, you go back and take it. Then you have to take the step is supposed to be CC, settlement, Raven Town, and then the other second the fort, and then the arm factory, black house. So that's the last thing you can get in the middle. So that's the plan we are currently having. It's a status, and now let's back to the fight. Let's join the fight.